Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Layne here, or welcome if you're new here. I am starting a new vlog this week. It's Sunday. You'll have seen in my previous vlog that I'm wearing the same thing. I just want to start this one and get on top of it. So yeah, you'll have seen in my last vlog that I finished the Song of Achilles. I'm still reading The Dangers of Smoking in Bed. And then I think I want to pick up something else, but I'm not sure what. I'm really feeling either House of Sky and Breath or Daughter of the Moon Goddess, because I've been really keen to pick this up. That was a big lisp right there. So I've been keen to pick that up, but I'm not sure yet. They're both like pretty, I mean, House of Sky and Breath is like 800 pages, but this Daughter of the Moon Goddess is like a little over 400 pages, so they're going to be pretty dense fantasy books, so I don't think I'll be able to read them back to back, so we'll see what I decide. Hopefully I'll decide this week, but otherwise I am going to try to journal this week. I have been getting back into it. I printed some stuff to journal. You'll have seen that in my last vlog too, that I did a little bit of that. So I'm hoping to do that. Probably get some more wedding stuff done. Hoping to work on school stuff. I just have like a lot to do this week. Today is Sunday, I think I said that, and I've just been trying to relax and really just like let my mind chill, because even when I'm relaxing, I'm not relaxed because I'm overthinking everything and overwhelmed. Honestly, with COVID and school, my brain just is like fried, and having a routine, as much as I love having a routine, it's been hard to get back into one. So I'm struggling a bit. I'm sure we all are, you know? But it's been nice to journal again. I definitely want to get back into reading. I've been a bit in a reading slump this month. Like the Song of Achilles was the first one I finished this month, and that was literally like last Thursday. So it's a bit rough with the reading, but that's okay. Yeah, otherwise I don't know what else I'll be doing. I might go see our wedding venue again on one of their open houses possibly this week, just to get measurements on, my mom's been calling it an arbor, I think that's what it is. Essentially where we'll be standing the ceremony. There's a like post to be able to decorate, so we want to get measurements, and I need to figure out how I'm going to decorate it. So that's what I'll be doing probably this week. If not, maybe it'll be sometime in March, I think, that we're going to try to look at the venue again. Yeah, I don't think there's much else. I've been gaming a bit, just playing League mostly. Taylor has been playing a ton of Elden Ring, which is kind of fun to watch. Not a game I could play. I tried playing Dark Souls, and I don't have the patience for retrying a ton with bosses, so it's enjoyable to watch Taylor. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't really, like I said, have any major plans, just stuff on my to-do list to get done. Today it's a very rainy day, which is why all the lights are on. Very dark and gloomy. Kind of nice to just like let myself have a self-care, relaxing Sunday. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I figure out what I want to pick up next. Hopefully my book haul will be coming soon. I think I'm waiting on 2 books for my birthday. I ordered some for my birthday. I think I'm just waiting on 2 books, and then I can film that. I'm also going to join the Korean readathon or createathon. So I'll be uploading a video soon on that. I think I have all the books for it, so I think I can film just the short little video that I want to do announcing that I'm going to join and the books that I'm going to read, which I'm very excited for. It's only a week, so we'll see how much I read, but I definitely want to join in, because that'll be not this week, but I think the next. I should probably look at a calendar. So yeah, I should put that video out soon. I'm hoping I can figure out the next book I want to read, and we'll just continue reading The Dangers of Smoking in Bed. But yeah, I will just take you along for the week and I'll talk to you guys later. Hi guys, it's been a while. I haven't talked in a little bit. I haven't really been doing much and my skin's been kind of shit, so I haven't really wanted to be on camera. Right now I have some makeup on and stuff, but for some reason I've been breaking out really bad, which sucks. But I wanted to talk about what I'm reading. So I decided to pick up They Never Learn by Layne Fargo after The Song of Achilles, so I've been reading that for the past couple of days. And I'm like 100 pages in, and it is good. It is about a female serial killer who says that she searches for the worst man at Gorman University and plots his demise. So it is very good, just kind of a fun sort of man-hating book. Yeah, it is from two perspectives, so it's from the professor and then it's also from a student's point of view. So that's interesting, and I wonder if there'll be like something happens where they like meet up, so we'll see. But it's pretty good so far, like I said, and the opening line, I'm gonna read it to you. Chapter 1, it says, "I'll know it's working when he starts to scream." I'm already hooked. So yeah, there's definitely just some like interesting, I don't want to say like holes, like plot holes or anything, more just like one thing happens and then something else and they just don't really make sense. Or more particularly with Scarlet, which is the professor slash serial killer. So we'll see what happens, but I am liking it. Just trigger warning for murder and sexual assault. Yeah, so just be aware of that. Probably look up those trigger warnings, but it is a good book. And I love the take on just like all the worst traits of men, honestly. I should have been wearing my "Women Don't Owe You Shit" shirt, but I'm not. It's being washed. I'm also still reading The Dangers of Smoking in Bed by Mariana Enriquez. I'm sort of tempted to put this down for now, but I am about halfway through. I think a little less, so I don't know, I just haven't been keen to like pick it up. The stories are just interesting. I did think the story The Lookout was pretty good. Kind of sad. I related to it more than I would like to admit. But yeah, I was considering sort of DNFing it, just sort of coming back to it, because the stories are individual, so it's not like you really need to keep going with it. But we'll see. I think I'll keep reading it. But yeah, other than that, I'm not doing much. I am gonna film a couple of videos that will go up on my channel after I've done this clip. And then my best friend yesterday texted me and she was like, "What do you do with your books when you're done? Can I borrow one?" And I was like, "You are speaking my love language." So she wants to borrow The Song of Achilles, which I'm like, please do it. So I'm gonna let her borrow that, and I was like, sorry, my annotations are in it. Hopefully she's okay with that. I guess she'll see what speaks to me. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to let her borrow that. And anything else she wants to borrow, of course. But yeah, I think that's it. I haven't been doing much. I need to finish Save the Dates today. Like I said, I'm going to film a couple of videos. I'm hoping to have those up this weekend. Yeah. I played a lot of League last night and then just kind of laid in bed early, though I didn't fall asleep early. I think that's it. Nothing's really happened. Just some good books. I'm glad to be reading again. My February wrap-up, since I read one book and I've sort of already talked about it, I think I'll just include it into March's wrap-up, because I'm feeling that this month is going to be a good reading month. And I do have a good TBR because I'm going to join a readathon hopefully, and then I have a couple of like Instagram book clubs that I follow, so I want to join in on those, which will be going up because I want to do a March TBR because it's going up late, but I'm hoping to get it up this weekend. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi guys, I haven't talked to you in I think a couple of days, and I haven't really shown much this weekend because it is now Sunday. I've pretty much been doing nothing, and I read like all of yesterday, so I do want to talk about both the books that I finished, which is exciting. And then I think I'll just finish out the vlog. So first off, I finished They Never Learn by Layne Fargo. Sorry, it's kind of a shiny book. So I finished this and I gave it a 4-star out of 5, and it was good. Not quite the ending I was expecting. The twists were good. I sort of saw one coming because the clues were set up for it, but the first one that happened, I was just like, whoa, I didn't see that coming at all. And normally I can either see it coming or can sort of take a guess, but I really just had no idea. So it was good. I sort of like the underlying topics it was discussing. It really just talked about sort of the worst in men. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. It was about a professor who works at a university and she kills the worst man at the university. So quite an interesting concept. Plus, like I said, there's just a lot of topics around sexual assault, and so do read the trigger warnings. There is topics on that and what this professor does and why she does it. So I thought that was important. It also kind of talked about the like nice guy who is nice, but come here. But anyways, it talks about the nice guy who like is nice because he wants something out of a woman that he's nice to. Like, let me see if I can find the part. So it says, if I'd never seen behind his nice guy mask, he's never given a damn about me or about Allison. He thought if he was nice to us, eventually we'd fuck him. He thinks we owe him that just for being nice. So I think that was interesting too, because it's always like, okay, these guys that this professor kills or goes after are just absolute douchebags, like you can tell. So I was sort of like, when is it going to talk about that? Or when is it going to... I feel like there was sort of a setup for that in this friend that the main character had, or one of the main characters, in that he was just being like overly nice. And I was like, is it going to be the nice guy where he's expecting something? Which it's exactly what that was. So I thought that was important too, because just because they're nice to you doesn't mean you owe them anything. So there were some definitely important topics. That's why I gave it a 4-star. I think the ending, like I said, was just not quite what I expected. Good, but I don't know if it should have ended the way it did. But, you know, that was Layne Fargo's decision, and that's okay, and I still really like this book. I do recommend it, but I would look up those trigger warnings just in case. I'm not so easily triggered, but that will take us into the next book, which was The Dangers of Smoking in Bed by Mariana Enriquez. I finally finished this. I did skip one of the stories. I started reading it and I was like, I don't have the patience for this like 40-page short story in this book. So it was just like, where is this going? What is this leading to? I was sort of annoyed because the story before that, like the couple of stories before that one were just horrendous. After every one, I was writing like, why? Ew, what the fuck? Like, I just did not like this book. I gave it a 2-star out of 5. I did like a couple of the stories and I sort of related in a way to them, or could see maybe what Mariana Enriquez was trying to do. But the other stories, I was just like, why is this being talked about? And it felt like such an insensitive way of talking about it, but you know, maybe that's just how I took it. I know it was either people really loved it or people really didn't like it. It was just, I just didn't like it. Like I said, there were a couple of stories. I think there was one, The Well and The Lookout, I think were both pretty good, but one of the stories, let me find it. There was one before this one called Meat, I think, and I was just like, what? Like, honestly grossed me out. The other one after it, called No Birthdays or Baptisms, honestly, like, triggered me. And I'm not easily triggered, but I was just like, why is this in it? I felt grossed out. I felt like the second half of the story, I don't even know how to explain how I felt. Just triggered. It was just, and like I said, I don't easily get triggered. Usually I can do okay, but wow, that's the first time a book has ever done that for me. So I kind of I skipped the story after that because I didn't care. I just wanted to finish it. The Dangers of Smoking in Bed, that story was okay, not that exciting, not that great, sort of, I guess, literally, these are the dangers of smoking in bed, I don't know. But the last story was okay, and it's called Back When We Talked to the Dead, and it was more what I thought this would be. Like, it was a scary story, and I read it right before I went to bed, and I was kind of like, okay, that spooked me a little bit. And it was literally just about, like, girls using a Ouija board, so it did kind of, like, creep me out, which is what I was expecting, not this, like, realistic horror. Like, I don't know how to explain it, because it's like, the topics which were discussed, I feel, you know, for people who might not have read the trigger warnings or thought they might be okay and end up being triggered, it was such an insensitive way of talking about certain things. I don't know. I just don't really. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say. It's not to say Mariana Enriquez is bad. Maybe I just don't get them, or didn't understand the context of them. I don't know, but it just wasn't for me, and that's okay. I don't think I'd pick up anything else by her. Like I said, a couple of the stories were good, but not quite what I was expecting. So we'll just move on. But anyways, I am going to stop the vlog here because I will start a new one, especially for Create-a-thon this upcoming week, which is March 7th to the 13th. Today is the 6th, so it starts tomorrow. So that's exciting. I'm gonna start a new vlog and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.